Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So, Tim is in there tearing up more of the floor. Getting it prepped and ready to go. Ella and I are outside. I'm gonna take my chair over to some shade because I'm already burnt enough. I don't want to get more burnt. You go ahead. So I'm gonna come over here and sit. Got her jump house going. That's why it's kind of loud, if you guys were wondering. But I'm just gonna come over here and sit down, kind of in the shade, kind of in the sun. This way I have her picnic table to use my drink. But where's she at? Okay, maybe this isn't a good spot because I think she's just on the other side of the jump house and I can't see her. Oh no, she's in the jump house. I just couldn't see her because she was like down by the slide. Come here, baby, let's take your shoes off. So it's currently 3:27, so just about 3:30. Let's take your shoes off, honey. I just got back from the post office. I went over and had to mail 2 Etsy packages. So I got that done. Come here, let's take your shoes off. My foot. Oh, it re-velcroed. Can I have a hug? Aww. Can I have a kiss? Mwah. Mwah. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. Here, turn around real quick. Let's show it off here. So you guys can see her back. Also got a little red. Go ahead. So yeah, she got a little burnt the other day too, but mine is, it's just a little bit left by where my straps go. It's still a little burnt. I feel pretty good today though. My face is obviously still red, but my shoulders and stuff, like this side doesn't even hurt anymore. This side here is still just a little tender where my straps are sitting, but it's tolerable. So yeah, I actually don't think Tim got sunburnt. I think he got like some type of degree of burn, like a 3rd degree or whatever, because okay, so we were playing in the sand and he laid down in the sand and asked for me to bury him, but I wouldn't do it because the sand was too hot for me to do anything with. And I had taken pictures of him 5 minutes before he laid down and he was not red at all. So I'm thinking that he got some type of burn from the sand because it was so hot. Come over here, please. I know, you're chasing after the birdies. Come here. She's over behind this tree here. Come here. Ella. She's picking flowers. You guys can see her right there. Right there. But yeah, so this is our, our yard. It's a pretty big yard, but actually we only have so much of it. This like space here that we're currently sitting in is someone else's land, but the people, I don't know, the people that own it don't want to sell it. They don't build on it. They're not doing anything with it. I've never seen the people in the 8 years that I've lived here. Tim mows it every summer, multiple times each summer, obviously. We utilize it because why not? We're not gonna Because honestly, if we didn't have, like, if we stopped where our yard stopped, we wouldn't even have the slide to her bounce house. We wouldn't even be able to have it where it's at. Because of where these people own this chunk of land. But Tim's stepdad offered to buy the land for, I don't even know how much. I think the people paid like $5 grand for this land, which is not bad. They've had it for a while. But I think Tim's stepdad offered like $50,000 or $75,000 or something like that, like a decent chunk of money, and the people refused and they will not sell it. So sucks, because you know, if they would sell it, then we could build our house out instead of up, because I don't really want to build up because I don't want to have to deal with stairs. It's so nice. The only steps that we have are for the porch, so it's so nice with having a toddler, you know. I can let her run the house and not have to worry about her falling down the steps, which is amazing. But we do want to obviously expand the house, and as it sits, the only way we can do that is up, because we can't go out any further because it's pretty much the end. There's maybe another 6 feet in the back that's fenced in for a yard. There's, I think, maybe 2 feet on the other side that's ours, and I think maybe 8 feet this way, which is not a lot of space. So our really only option is to go up, and kind of sucks, but that's the ultimate goal in it's going to be quite a few years, you know, probably like 10 years or something like that. We'll build up. If anything, you know, we may end up just keeping how it is, because we are going to build in that 3rd bedroom. So if we only have one more kid, you know, we don't really need a bigger house. It'd be nice so that I could have my own room for all of my epoxy stuff that the kids obviously wouldn't be allowed in. Tim could have a room for all of his stuff, like all of his electronic stuff, and obviously the kids wouldn't be allowed in there. And then ultimately, I would like to have another story, and where the kitchen is, I would like to have it be like a massive playroom that goes till about the bathroom, which is substantially large, you know. Okay, so looking at our house, the kitchen starts here at this corner and goes all the way down past this window here. If you guys can see this little black cutout here, it stops just before that is where the bathroom stops. Try and zoom in. So this is actually the entry to our basement. It's just a little crawl space, not very big, but it stops just before that, right there. And then back there, like from above, like, okay, so our cubby that we have in the bedroom is up above this little crawl space here. Then the rest of it is our bedroom. And then where the porch is where the sunroom is. So that's how our house is. You know, it's not very large. It's quite small, but ultimately I'd love to build up a floor, have the playroom go from where the kitchen is down to the edge of the bathroom. Roughly, you know, maybe to about the end of Ella's room, which is, I don't know. And then have the steps go out, so you'll have the wall to the playroom. I was thinking maybe like a half wall, not a complete full wall if we could. And then go from there and have like a walkway that goes the entire length of the house, you know, this way. So you'll have like the big playroom, have a half wall, have a little bit of a walkway, and then have 2 or 3 rooms probably just 2 rooms, one on each side of the house, like side by side, with doors going off of the main entry, and then maybe a door between those 2 rooms, just so if I'm up there, I don't have to go out my room into Tim's, you know, area to talk to him. I can just go through the main door there. But ultimately, that's what I would love to do. My room, I would love to have like 4 or 5 different windows just to help with ventilation type things with all of my epoxy. Tim's room obviously have a few windows, and then the playroom have a decent amount of windows. And then the sunroom we could turn into like a living room, and then have where like the sunroom now is her playroom, so have it upstairs, and just keep all the toys there. You know, she has so many toys just scattered around the house, and it drives me insane, but that's ultimately the goal that I would love to have. And then downstairs have the 1 bedroom, Ella's bedroom, a walkway to the bathroom, open up into another big like sitting room where we would have like a TV and stuff. And then have our bedroom, and then the sunroom, which would be another like sitting room slash maybe a game room or something like that, where we would have the TV with the Xbox, the Nintendo Switch, the Wii's, like the Wii, Nintendo Wii and stuff like that. Have it like a game room. That's the ultimate plan. Will it ever happen? I don't know. But what are you doing, shorty? What are you doing? You dancing? You're a goober. Yeah. Ella's a goober. Ella's a goober. Where are you going? Oh, you gotta sit by the tree. Stick, go run it back to the fire. She likes to pick up sticks. Go ahead. Run it to the fire and then come back. So our fire pit's up there. Go ahead, take the sticks to the fire, honey. Only to the fire pit, okay? Hey, hey. She's going to the She stopped. She went to the fireplace, like fire pit. She's just back there. Right there. Being a goober. So, I'm gonna get her back up this way, and then I need to get a video of my 1 cup, but since the rhododendrons died, I don't, well, not died, but, you know, they're not in bloom anymore, so now I don't know where I'm gonna take videos of all of my cups that are ready to ship. Darn. I was thinking my rose bush, but the rose bush is not in the sun, it's in the shade, and I won't have the sun to emphasize like the glitter and stuff, but we'll figure something out. I swear our house looks worse and worse as we go. Okay, Peppa's on. Get up in bed and watch Peppa. Tim is working on this 3D print here. But so we've got Ella's bathtub with all of our shower stuff. We've got this bathtub, which is the new bathtub, but it needed to come out so Tim could do the flooring. This is everything that was underneath the sink. We've got all of this stuff, which is, yeah, it's taking up all of the room here. But in here, Tim has the sink moved. He has the, you know, it's got like the drawer and everything like that. The actual sink top's there. He ripped up all the rest of this tile and over there, all the way over to here, and then he stopped for the day. He had to go to work. But he left this pathway here so that I can get in and go to the bathroom, and there's still plenty of tile that I'm not going to stick. So, yeah. He's got to patch this hole. I don't know what these people were doing, okay? When they put in this sink, they cut this big hole, that hole, and that hole. And this big hole, absolutely useless. This hole, absolutely useless. Don't know why it's there. No idea, but hi. So yeah, we were talking about moving the sink, but I figured to move the lights up here, I figured it would be too much of a hassle for him to have to rerun all of the electric for in here. So I just said that, you know, we'll just keep it there. Because I originally wanted to put it on this wall here. So that this was all just open space right here, you know, like all right here all the way down. Until you got to like that cupboard there, but there's just, with the outlet or the light switches here, there's just not enough room, so we're kind of stuck with limited options. And even just to move it down, we couldn't even do that because of the heater vent there. We would have to remove move the vent too, and that's just way too much work. So yeah. So I'm gonna sit down and edit. She's sitting down watching some Peppa. I actually have to go to the bathroom and get some food. I'm hungry. But this is the print Tim's working on. This one messed up because he didn't add supports onto it. But it's this deer. It's supposed to have another leg here. It's not supposed to have all these loose pieces, but like I said, he didn't have supports on it, so it didn't quite print right. So, alright guys, so it is 8:15. Sit, please. You do not go on the dresser. She has been so bad today, you guys. I'm gonna lose my mind. But it's just been, like I said, I just finished editing. Don't get up on the desk either. Get down. I literally tell her, and what does she do? She gets up on the chair. Get down. You're not going up on the chair. Get down. It's not funny. I'm not laughing. Does it look like I'm laughing? No. Get down. Now. Ella? She's literally testing my last strand of patience that I have today. Leave the chair alone. Now. Or TV will get turned off. That's what I thought. Oh man, she's never this bad. These last few weeks have been the worst because she's trying to defy everything that I tell her, and I'm at the point where I can't handle it. And then Tim's like, well, don't be so mean to her. I have to be mean or I can't get anything done. You know, if I try to be nice and say things in a nice way, she doesn't acknowledge anything that I'm saying. But if you guys saw, I got mean as she listened. That's the only way I can get her to listen. Anyways, so I have to get my leftover Chinese put away. I was so mad. I got home last night with the Chinese and I ordered veggie fried rice for me with this chicken and broccoli. I just had a little bit of it here. And then I got some of the Chinese donuts, which are not very good when they're ordered. However, I also ordered 3 egg rolls because I love the egg rolls. Ella will sit there and eat an egg roll, you know, so she eats it's not great for you, but it does have some type of veggies like cabbage and stuff in it that she would eat. And I got home and they didn't give me my egg rolls. I was so mad. So they told me to call them next time I go in or go up that way and they will fix it for me. But like, that's not the point. I don't care. It was $3 but I wanted my egg rolls. But after I finished editing, before I got up, I took a little stroll down memory lane, watching Ella's birth vlog, and then the video where I introduced you. It was Meet Baby Ella or something like that. Oh, my heart. She was so tiny. But, take a picture of this receipt real quick. Real quick though, I did want to talk to you guys about stuff. So the craft show, I've gotten a couple of comments asking if I'm going to vlog it, and I do plan to. I don't know how well it'll go. I'm gonna make sure people are okay with being on camera and stuff, but I have a lot that I gotta do before the craft show. I need to print out all the Tumblr order forms. I'm gonna probably print 50 just in case, just to have, and then I'm gonna print those out. I need to get those organized. I need to get everything all packed up. I forgot that I bought little sticker labels that I'm gonna put on like the bags that have like keychains or whatever in, so that if my sister-in-law is helping me and taking a payment, that she can see exactly how much things are. And then I don't remember if I showed this, but it is completely finished. Hunting is my favorite season. The flag with the deer, the antlers with like the mountains and the deer, and then the deer with like the guns going through. I got it all washed out with the acetone to get all of the spray paint off of the inside of the cup, and then I washed it with Dawn dish soap. Now that one is all ready to go. So there's a couple of darker spots like right here. I think maybe the paint ran or something, but I think it looks great. I think it gives it more character. So this one is all ready to go. And this one I'm gonna be taking to the craft show, unless I'm wondering if any of my Facebook friends are gonna wanna buy it for Father's Day for their fathers or husbands or whatever. But yeah, I think it's turned out super good. So I need to get that back there. I need to go and buy a new, what's it called? Lockbox. So I have this Sentry Safe lockbox. I bought this forever ago. So it was back when Tim was in jail when we were together. So it was way back then, and that's a whole nother story for a whole nother time if you guys are interested. But that is what this is. And I bought this, like I said, when Tim was in jail. I had moved back with my parents, and I had gotten a job that was relatively close. This way I could put money on Tim's books so he could buy some snacks and stuff like that. Put money on a debit card type thing, one of those prepaid cards, so that I could talk to him on the phone because I had to pay every time he called me. And also to put gas in the car for my brother to take me up there. I could have driven myself, but I didn't want to because 9 times out of 10 I left there crying, and I don't like driving while crying. However, with this has all of Ella's like pictures with Santa and the Easter Bunny in here. We've got car titles, more car titles. We have our marriage license in here, Ella's footprints. Oh. They were so tiny. For some reason we have a Walmart receipt in here. Don't know why. Okay. We have a pool patch in here for some reason. Sale for one of the cars. The bill of sale. What's this? Something for AAA. Some unused like debit / credit cards in here that obviously I'm not going to show because of the numbers and stuff. They're ones that we still have but that we don't use that often. Then we've got Ella's birth certificate here. And then we have her social security card in here, which I need to memorize her social security number. We have this onesie that I had made at the fair when I was pregnant with Austin. It has a pig and it says Mika, which if you guys don't know, that was going to be Ella's name. However, after I found out she was a girl, I called her Mika one time and it just didn't feel right. It didn't feel like it was going to be her name. I had dreamt of having a little girl named Mika since I was like 13. It had always been a dream of mine to name my little girl Mika. I loved the name. It's one of my favorites still, but I will never have a child named Mika because had Austin been a girl, even though I found out that he was a boy, if he had been a girl, his name would have been Mika. You know, her name would have been Mika. And with that loss, that name just kind of became void and unacceptable. That's not the right word, but it's just, that's, I don't know. And then in here we have, I think these are all of, yeah, these are all of Ella's pregnancy tests that I took. And also her, this might be a little weird, but her umbilical clip that they clip and then they keep it on in the hospital. Or no, they took it off in the hospital before we came home. But it's the clip after they put it on and then the like dad or whoever cuts the cord. I still have that. I have a necklace that says, though we never saw you, never kissed you, never held you, we will always love you. It's a necklace that a subscriber gave me after we lost Austin. So I keep that in the lockbox as well. Focus on the necklace and not my face, so you guys can see that. We have my social security card in here, all of Austin's ultrasounds. Oh man, I never realized how much it hurts until after. So we only had one ultrasound with him that we got to have, and that was at 7 weeks 6 days. And at my DNC, my OBGYN got a couple of different ultrasounds for me before they did the procedure. And I absolutely love it, but I also like hate it at the same time. And yeah, that's real nice. They have a congratulations thing for the hospital with their business card and everything in it. Yep, congratulations on your loss. Anyways, we also have a picture of my mother when she was pregnant. A picture of me and my cousin Tyler. I don't think I ever showed you guys these. These were me growing up, my dad growing up a little bit. Okay, I gotta show you guys these. Oh, I'm supposed to unlock everything. Okay. So this is my mother when she was pregnant with, I think with my brother. She had a funky face because she didn't want a picture taken. And also the picture has been ruined, but there's that picture. So this is me and this is my cousin Tyler. Here's me on our way to Virginia Beach. We stopped at a rest stop and had a little pizza picnic on the side of the highway. This is when my hair got so messed up by different people cutting it. They kept cutting it uneven and I ended up having a bowl cut essentially. There's me after my mom did my hair. This is my brother, me, and my cousin Tyler again. I do not remember these, obviously. This was me in 4th grade, I think. So again, my hair was short. And I did not have a sense of fashion. But this is my dad. Quite a few years ago, he had like a mullet. And then here's my mom. The same day. I think those were taken before me and my brother were born. This is me and my brother. I was the flower girl and my brother was the ring bearer at my Aunt Chrissy's wedding. So I've got that. And then this is at Christmas at my papa's house. Obviously me, my mom, my brother, and my dad. You guys can see these pictures are extremely old, but I don't know where I was looking off at, but yeah, this was at my papa's house for Christmas the one year. So that's everything that's in our lockbox. And the reason why I need to get a new one is because this had a slot to put cash in and like your change and stuff. And I do not know where that piece went because obviously we have so much paperwork in here that it just kind of got lost in the shuffle of everything, and that piece was just not big enough, or it made it too narrow in the base to put anything in here because we fill this puppy up full with all of our stuff. So I need to buy a new one because I just don't have the cash area for it, and I want to be able to lock it up after people pay in cash so that people aren't tempted to steal my money. And this way I'm not carrying around a wad of cash, and my sister-in-law isn't either. So I need to get a new lockbox, but yeah.